Hey guys, what's going on? It's Verbal and Tryhard and Larry, and this is episode 2 of the FNGs. And today is our first sort of real version of the podcast. There's a link going out that we're trying to work on, seeing if we can get this live streamed, and that's about it. We're here to this week. I can't wait, man. We are talking about Black Ops, definitely, right? This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be beast, man. No matter how much hate this game has, it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, I have to tell you guys about my experiences for during this whole week because as you guys must know, I took the week off. So, but I'll keep that for later. Go ahead, Verbal.
I can't believe you took the week off, dude. Like, that's awesome. I'm so
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I fucking hate you.
And like, that week hasn't even stopped yet, right? Like you said, you took off Tuesday to Monday, so you've still got tomorrow off too.
Yeah, well, because there was really no reason in me taking Monday off because I mean it wasn't out yet. So yeah, I took Tuesday off and I have until tomorrow. Yeah, so I have tomorrow off and I'm going back to work on Tuesday. It's like harsh reality, but yeah, I'm still gonna be gaming all night tonight and probably all day tomorrow too.
You lucky bastard. I've played like in sessions, so like maybe a 2 hour session has been the best I've made all week because, you know, real life gets in the way. But it's been, I mean, my first experience has been fucking rock solid. What do you guys think?
Man, I'll tell you what. The first couple hours, it was frustrating, man. Like not having stopping power is a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Like not getting used to that, not having stopping power. But despite the fucking panic knifing, and obviously the matchmaking problems, people have covered. I still think it's a pretty damn good game.
You know what I'm finding? I'm finding the game is a little bit slower paced. I kind of feel like it's more my style or you know, speed of gameplay. How do you guys, are you sort of feeling the same way? Because I feel like Modern Warfare was so damn fast that maybe my brain can handle this.
Not for me. I'm fucking ready to go. Like, Nuketown is one of my most hated maps, and I'm just trying to catch up to that right now. Seb knows all about that. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry,
You know what?
Larry.
I'll burst my own bubble. I went 18 and like fucking 41 on that goddamn map. But we were playing headquarters, all right? But I had like 9 fucking captures. So I played an objective while Seb was back there raping face. So sometimes you got to have those people, all right? I was the Randy that day.
No, okay. Everybody listen to this. We were in a full party and we were playing with Larry and Verbal wasn't there for some reason. But anyways, I'm sorry because Nuketown comes up, right? And we have been voting random for Nuketown for like the past half hour, right? Nuketown comes up and Larry's like, okay, fine, we'll just play Nuketown. And we all know that the spawns are like a clusterfuck. Nuketown is basically Rust and Shipment in the old Call of Duty games. It's like that one mini-map where people spawn onto each other. And I kind of like those kind of maps. I just like running around with like a fucking light machine gun just tearing face. But for some reason, Larry hates that map. And we must have played Nuketown probably 3 or 4 times in a row until Larry said, well, if you guys are still putting Nuketown, I'm backing out.
Yeah. Yeah, that literally dropped my KD from like 2.0 to like 1.2, and I'm fucking still working back from that.
That's crazy, man. I'm with you, though. I hate Nuketown. Nuketown is one of those games that if you don't camp your ass off and, like, if you try and push forward at all, you're screwed. Like, there's absolutely no way. And then on top of that, everyone's always going to push forward, so you got those 3 morons pushing forward, which flips the spawn, and then you're at the back of that one house where you've got freaking, I don't know what it is, but it's like you're spawning next to each other, and the entire team spawns on the left or the right hand side of the yard, and I'm like, but this is retarded. You're all spawning literally right next to each other. You know what I mean?
Well, I think there's 2 things that you need to, like, in order to play Nuketown, like, efficiently. One, you need to have either A, smart teammates, or B, not super retarded teammates. So you don't have to have geniuses, but they can't be fucking having super tight helmets and retainers in. If you wear a retainer, guys, I'm sorry, I'm not talking about just you, but if you wear a helmet and a retainer, that's who I'm talking to, okay? But you can't just like completely push forward, and you can't, like, that's what I was doing when I went 18 and 41. I was just trying to cap those headquarters. So I'm just running through there, and I was getting so shit on. Like, Seb was just laughing his ass off as he pulls in his fucking chopper gunners. Like,
Okay, I
his ass off.
I gotta admit, I was just sitting there voting Nuketown just to hear Larry's own
Just to hear me
reaction.
swear.
And I swear to God, the 4 of us who were in the party with him were doing the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah, like seriously, it'd come up, they wouldn't see it, and I'd be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Like I knew what would happen, and they'd all laugh hysterically and vote.
That's awesome.
Oh Jesus.
I don't know. I kind of feel like there's two different parts of this game. There's like the longer version of the game, which is like pretty much every map other than whatever that Nuketown is called, and then there's Nuketown, which I just think is an absolute clusterfuck, and I can't handle it. Like it's just retarded.
Yeah.
And then this one is more like I don't know. It kind of feels like there's a cat and mouse game going on all the time, and I feel like I can read the situations better in this game for some reason. Like Modern Warfare 2 always had me a little frustrated, and I would do well and then I'd do badly, and now it's kind of like it's getting better. For
Well, I
me, at
think
least.
that the thing with this game is the fact that like right now the matchmaking is kind of broken, right? So majority of people are playing TDM, and so when people are playing TDM, they're going to a certain point on the map and they're running Ghost, so they can't be seen on a UAV. Of course, they can be seen on a kill streak, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they can't be seen on a UAV. Like take a Summit for example, and the array, or no, not Summit, the array, whatever map that's called, and
Mm-hmm.
that middle center where it's just like a spiral, and it's just a big push on the left side of that road, and people just nade spam that left side of the road, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
they all
exactly.
rush into the middle and camp heavy.
I feel like I get nade spam from there almost every single time I play the game. Like if I'm the one trying to hit that nade spam, I'm throwing a nade, but I'm getting killed doing it. Like it's retarded.
Yeah, yeah. I you know what I do like though is I do like how they've changed. Like you can't. Not everyone's Joe Montana anymore. You know, like everyone's. If you know football, everyone's fucking Chad Pennington, like fucking noodle arm. Like you think you're throwing it far, and then you fucking hit the wall in front of you, and you're like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, the whole Nate thing. We all had to readjust to that. But what I find is, okay, this is what I think. I think it's going to separate the man from the children. In saying that, I mean, there were a lot of YouTube commentators who were going out there posting crazy ass gameplays, just living off chopper gunners and Harriers. To be honest, I think those days are gone now. It's going to be all gun skill.
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
totally agree.
yeah, I think it's going to change. Except for, I bet you that the majority of games that are out there that are super high kill death are Nuketown, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
going to be
well,
ridiculous. But like, even though you can put up, because I mean, you can pull out a chopper gunner and you can rack up fucking 20 fucking kills in the minute that you're up there. It's ridiculous, or not chopper gunner, you know, whatever the helo or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you
I'm
can
with you.
rack up those fucking kills, but what I think what the difference maker is going to be is those people that play Nuketown, and they run small kill streaks, and they just absolutely shit on people. I think that's what the difference maker is. And again, that boils back down to you're not going to have 80 plus scores. You're not going to have 40 plus scores just running UAV counter UAV.
I think it's interesting. I mean, there's definitely a different style of gameplay that we've run into, and I think it's. I was mentioning it a little bit in my last video that I put out, but I feel like it's. There's a certain amount of getting more and more realism to the game. So rather than relying on 5 kills to get you your kill streak to get you to your 7 and then your 11, you're really having to play the gun game, which is what Tryhard was just talking about, and it's about that first-person shooter skill. It's skill on gun, which means time it takes to get your gun pointing at the right person and shooting the trigger, and that's rewarding skill in the game. If you know what I mean, I really like that myself.
Well, I agree to a certain extent because obviously I watched your video verbal, and the way that you got your 11 kill streak when you got it and you weren't able to call it in on, was it cracked or whatever that map
Yeah,
is?
something like that.
Yeah, when you weren't able to call it in, I think that was a perfect example of gun skill because you weren't just camping in one spot, you were patrolling one certain section that had like 5 or 6 openings to that section.
Oh,
But you
thanks,
see a
buddy.
lot of these people, they go up and sit in a corner and all they do is just rack, you know what I'm saying? Like they're just camping there. They're not patrolling. Like I think there's a difference between defending, camping, and patrolling. I think it splits up differently, and I think you'll see that exploited in this game. You'll be able to tell who camps, you'll be able to tell who patrols an area, and you'll be able to tell who defends an area. Because really a defender is more likely than not, they're going to die more often than someone patrolling or someone camping. Because they probably don't have as good a gun skill. People that are camping, you have one or two distinctions. One, they have really good gun skill, and they're just racking up their kills to get, their 11 kill streak, to get their dogs or whatever. Or they really suck and they've got a super bad KD and they're just going to sit there with their fucking Olympia shotgun and just try to blast you when you run up there when someone else has the spy plane in the air.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's interesting. I find that like even the first week and here we are trying to judge a game on 1 week's worth of playing it, or not even that, like 5 days worth of playing it, which like I pointed out, that's kind of stupid. Like give it a month and we'll find out what the noob tube of Black Ops is, or the one man army.
I can already tell you what it is.
I'll go for it. Tell me.
It's the fucking RCD, dude. The fucking car.
Oh, why in the world that was a 3 kill streak? I have no clue. I feel like the announcer in my game says it every 10 seconds. Don't you? Dude,
agree? Okay. Like Hardline Pro playing on an objective map, and all you fucking do is get 2 kills in a row, and then boom, you just fucking running RC cars everywhere. Fucking everywhere, man. Especially in headquarters. Fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. Especially when they just spam them. They just fucking rack up 2 kill streaks, and they, no matter what, if they keep fucking dying, boom, they just get 2 kill streaks, 2 kill streaks, 2 kill streaks, and fucking they have 6 fucking RC cars.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Here is my okay, because Black Ops has one flaw, and for those who play with me, you guys probably know because I'm exploiting the fuck out of it right now. Hardline Pro is the most overpowered perk in the game. Listen to this. I've been running Hardline Pro with 3 care packages, and this is one of my YouTube videos, and you guys can probably comment on this, but I run the care package, the SAM sight, and the sentry gun. Those are 3 things that fall from the sky, right? And with Hardline Pro, you can switch everything. I've just been switching a bunch of different crap, and I've been getting fucking dogs, chopper gun. Who cares about getting 9 kills now? All I do is get 5 kills, which is basically your Predator missile in Modern Warfare 2. So that's all I do. I just sit there. I'll get 6 kills, drop in 3 care packages. I'll get fucking mortar teams. I'll get everything, man. This is something that they really, really have to patch.
All right, just to
I can see that. To be fair.
All right, it's Sunday night, and I know we're talking about Black Ops, but I just want to let everyone know my New England Patriots are beating the Steelers 10-0. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Gee, thanks for that, because I'm a Vikings fan, and we sucked today. In fact, we sucked all season. So, gee, thanks for pointing that out, buddy.
Hey, my Patriots, who were supposed to be dominating in this game, got absolutely shit on by the Browns. So, that's all good.
Fair enough. So, what was I going to say? Have you guys even looked at the single player yet? Like, have you even played it? Oh,
yes.
Really? Have you completed it?
No, I haven't completed it. I've gotten through, I don't know, I'm running around shitting on some fucking North Koreans right now.
Oh, okay. I'm not as far as you then, because I'm stuck at, how far did I get? I think they're in, they just started Vietnamese. So, like, we're just about to fight some Vietnamese in the trenches, I think.
Oh, dude. It's fucking retarded. Like, are you playing on what level are you playing on?
I don't know, but whatever the hardest level is, I don't know what they call it.
Oh, Jesus. I took a step down.
Oh, really?
I took a step down.
Do I need to take a step down? Because there's like I spent half an hour on one scene alone going, how the hell
Yeah,
am I
dude,
meant to get
because
down this
I'll
hill?
tell you, I don't know, man. I don't like playing the fucking the single player is so difficult. So fucking difficult. Like, it's like playing, have you played combat training yet? I'm on veteran, I think is the hardest level.
Oh, dude, those
No,
okay. They
Bro.
all have aimbots and wall hacks.
Yeah,
Wait,
like
really?
you'll see
Oh
a dude,
yeah.
you'll see a dude like running in front of you, like play Nuketown. That's usually the most common one. Like me and my wife play a little bit, and we didn't play on veteran. Like I was playing by myself, or I was playing with friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And like this guy, I see him come out, and as soon as I press L trigger to aim down my sights, he turns around and shoots me in the fucking face. I was like, what the fuck is this?
That's
It was
retarded, dude.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. I got my girlfriend to play one time, and she didn't do too bad. Like it took a while for her to figure out. Like she's played Halo quite a bit, or not quite a bit, but like with her brother growing up. So she's not unused to the concepts. And it took a second for it to be like, all right, there's a lot of buttons here. Like there's like the buttons do a heck of a lot between flashbangs and grenades and hitting up to get a claymore out and stuff like that.
Right.
But once she got it, holy shit, we were playing that whatever it's called combat training again together, and there was this guy that was fucking me up. Like I was getting red all over my screen and I couldn't see where he was coming from. And she saved me, and it came up on her screen saying rescue her, and I'm like, oh my god, my girlfriend just rescued me in Call of Duty. That's awesome.
Yeah, you know what's funny is me and my wife were doing the same thing. Actually, we were playing with Tino's and one of his other buddies. Man, I can't remember, but they did the favor of us of not putting it on something super hard. We just played on recruit, and she got like I don't know, like I think her best score was like she went positive like 7 and 5, but. Like there was one time she like saved me, and then another time she like got a UAV, and I heard it in my headphones, and I was like, "Oh shit, you got a fucking UAV!"
That's
high
awesome.
five. We're sitting there high fiving.
I love that, man. That is so much fun to me. So,
Yeah.
okay, we totally got off topic there. But so, how do you guys feel about? Wait, I don't even want to give this away if Tryhard hasn't played it yet, though. Have you played the single player at all?
Oh, yeah, I played half a mission on veteran because I told myself if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it on veteran. I'm not gonna take like the pussy way out. And I just got tired of fucking watching people like fucking quick scoping me across like the halls and shit. So I just kind of gave up on that because like I'm gonna really have to sit down and like work through the veteran thing.
Yeah.
Do you play with
But,
aim assist on?
Yeah, and
dude,
yeah,
just L trigger, dude.
I
It
know, but
automatically finds them.
yeah, I just
L
can't
trigger
bring
your way
myself
through
to
a
do
fucking
it.
map, dude. It's ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
Well, it's not ridiculously easy. It's still tough, but I mean,
I was
it's
trying
it's still tough, but like once you get to like where you're at, Verbal, and you're fighting the North Koreans.
Yeah.
Like when you're on that hill, you just I wouldn't swap out to the M40. Just use the M16. That's what I use, and just L trigger the shit out of them, and just slowly move your way down the hill.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to try that. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, I figured that out today, and I'm sitting in my fucking living room, and like my son's like trying to get me to like go play in an adventure with him, and I'm like, wait a minute, buddy, and I'm just fucking. You hear my controller just clicking away, like.
I was trying to get it set so that you could how can I say this? I totally lost my train of thought, guys. I'm sorry.
No, that's all good. So
I'm working on a bunch of different things.
did you guys listen to Painkiller already this week?
Yeah, I did. I listened to a little bit of it.
Okay, so you saw that they had Hutch on there because he was talking about how epic the very opening sequence is with the prison break.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
god, I agree. Like that was some of the most fun I've had playing on a Call of Duty game, like in the first person shooter ever. Like it was all the little. Did you guys play through Modern Warfare 2 the whole game?
Yeah.
Yep, I
well,
did.
as far as I got, yeah.
So I kind of feel like there was a lot of backstabbing and betrayals, and it's kind of like, oh no, wait, he's betraying him now, and okay, they're betraying them, and my enemy is your enemy, so you're my friend, and I'm like, wow, this is like overly complicated. But this just seemed like a hell shit ton of fun. Like it was like, here, get behind this and get the mini Uzi out and push the cart up the hill and then shoot the guys as they're coming at you. Like that was awesome. I was having so much fun. That was so cool.
I don't know if I thought it was that great right off the top. I thought it was good, but not something super spectacular. And then again,
interesting.
like I said, I'm a Gears of War player, so I could go play the Gears of War campaign all fucking day, and I think that's the best thing ever. I really do.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the single player thing. I'll do it just to like know the story and know the characters personally, but it's not why I buy the game. It's not why I'll spend fucking 20 plus days playing in this stupid game. It's not like to be honest, this game could come without a single player, and I would still play and like rape the fuck out of it. So like to be honest, I think it was just beating a
Fuck
dead
yeah,
dog.
FNG's raping games.
I
We
like
rape
it.
games.
I like it, buddy. I like it. You see, to me, the single player is kind of like your cherry on top of the ice cream, on top of the whipped cream, on top of all the rest of it. Like it's like, oh wow, I get to enjoy this as well. And I haven't even talked about zombies yet. Like we haven't even got to zombies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right because I used to be a single player first, and then a campaign player, or I mean a multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
And now it's the complete vice versa. Like I've almost got 24 hours into this game,
Oh yeah.
and I've been working all week except for this weekend. And that's why like Verbal sent me messages like, "Holy shit, dude! Does your family miss you? Every time I get on, you're fucking playing this game." And I'm like, "Well, yeah. I just fucking turn on my son's TV shows and let him know I got something to do." But
So
No,
to
I think
explain to the rest of the audience out there, I was playing with these guys at I think like 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning. I made so much damn noise, my girlfriend woke up and was pissed at me, and I kind of feel guilty about that still. I leave, and both Tryhard and Larry are like, "All right, man, have a good night." I wake up in the morning, and it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I sign on, and Larry Legend goes, "Larry Legends would like to play Black Ops." I'm like, are you kidding me? What's wrong with you? When do you sleep?
Well,
When,
you know
when
what's
does your
funny
kid
is
eat?
I actually that's a thing, dude. Like that's a sacrifice I have to make as like a parent. Is if I stay up late, I have to be prepared to get up in the morning. Like I went to bed at 5 o'clock that morning, and I got up at 8 o'clock when my son got into bed and said, "Daddy, are you awake? Are you awake yet?
Yes,
Are you
I am,
awake?
son.
Are you awake yet? Are you awake? Are you awake yet?" Like
You're
40
All right.
fucking times.
All right. Can I tell you my quick story of how this whole week went by for me?
I kind of want
Right.
you to, but at the same time, I kind of don't want you to because it's just going to make me green with envy.
All right. Well, here. All right. So, you guys know I have off. Started from last Tuesday, right? So,
Yes.
I go to work on Monday, and I start at 5 in the morning because I had a really busy day on Monday, and I want to finish early so I could get some sleep. So I end up finishing at 5 in the afternoon. So that was a 12-hour workday, and I was tired as fuck. So I'm telling myself, I'm gonna go to bed, right? Get home at 5:30, maybe 6. Eat some lasagna at 6:30. That lasagna was fucking awesome. And so I go to bed at 7 o'clock, watching over Super Size Me on Netflix, and get up at 11 at night. And I am you know when you wake up from like a small like 3 or 4 hour nap, and you're kind of like you're not sure what day it is and what time it is. Ever had that?
Oh yeah,
I've actually never smoked meth before, so
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean,
where did
okay,
my pants go? Why am I sore?
no, but this is what happened to me. I woke up and it was pitch dark, and like I had like fucking 5 beepers waking me up, and my girlfriend was like saying to me, "Get the fuck out of bed," and you're fucking waking me up. So, I get up, I start getting on my Xbox because it's not midnight yet, and people are already playing fucking Black Ops because I had people from Europe playing Black Ops inviting me and shit. So like they could go fuck themselves, and
I love it.
so I live in a small town of about maybe 20,000 people. So I said to myself, I pre-ordered the game. I'm going to the midnight release. There won't be too many people there, right? And I get there at quarter to midnight with my Tim Hortons hot chocolate because I stopped drinking coffee because that's horrible for you. But anyways,
Hold on.
And
With
because
what? Hot chocolate?
see, Tim Hortons, that is a Canadian thing. Like you have to understand what Tim Hortons is. That is for Americans. He just said Dunkin' Donuts. And we're all good.
yeah,
Tim
okay, yeah,
Hortons is
my
coffee.
bad.
Isn't
Coffee
Tim
and
Horton the
donuts.
guy that like makes those creepy movies with the
No. He was an old hockey player, dude. He was awesome. But anyways, they named the franchise after that guy. But yeah, it's like the best coffee in the world. But I just drink the hot chocolate from there. Anyways, so I come there with my hot chocolate. I'm wearing my Black Ops Unit T-shirt, right? I'm fucking pimping, and I figure I'm gonna go there, and there are gonna be like 15 people there. I get there. There's a McDonald's next to this video store, and the McDonald's parking lot's full, and the video store's parking lot is full. So I'm like, all right, what the fuck's up? And I get into the video store, and there must have been at least 250 people there. Like half of my town was there, and like the line was going through all the video rows. Like all the different genres, drama, comedy, porn, and all that shit. Like
Nice.
it was going through all these sections. It took me literally 45 minutes to get the fucking game. I got back home at like fucking quarter to 1. I did this unboxing video that you guys must have saw, and then I just fucking ate, drank. Like I would literally play for 4 hours, upload a video, sleep for 2 hours while it was rendering, get back on, play for 4 more hours, upload, and it was just like a crazy ass week that I would like to thank Treyarch for giving to me because honestly I had such a good time, and it's not over yet. But I mean, seriously, thank you guys. It was awesome.
That is awesome. I totally wish I could have done that with you. That sounds amazing to me. But yeah, not gonna happen.
Yeah, real world. I was working and sleeping while you were playing video games. So like I tweeted to you, I hate you.
I hate you. So, Larry, you have something kind of special that you want to talk to us and people about because there was something special that happened this week for all of us, really, right? And it kind of pertains pretty specifically to what we do as a passion and a pastime.
Yeah. So obviously, last Thursday was Veterans Day, and as a active duty military member, I find that pretty special. I've got my father was in the military. My grandfather was in the military. They weren't, they didn't retire out of the military, so it's not like a lifelong tradition. It wasn't something that was forced upon me. It was just something that I chose to do because of something horrific that happened to our country. And guess what, Osama? We're coming for your fucking ass. Back to
Nice.
topic here. It's one thing that I've noticed throughout life, and I don't think a lot of people really realize it, is that all you have to do when you see a soldier or an airman or a sailor or a marine is just to go up and say thank you. And there's been a bunch of documentaries, and I don't think a lot of people have really seen them, especially in the age group that we play with. Video games and stuff like that. I don't think it's on their radar, and that's not a bad thing because they're young for the most part, and they're in high school, and there's so many more things that are going on in their life that to watch a documentary on the military or to pay attention to the news is just not up there. And we've lost the United States has lost so many people in the Afghan and Iraqi war. I can't even do the math, but in the Iraqi war total so far to date, it's 4,427 service members, and in the Afghanistan war, it's 1,385, and that's just U.S. Okay,
Wow.
total by all countries that partake in this war, it's 4,745 service members, and that's 2,000. It's 4,745 service members in Iraq, 2,213 service members in Afghanistan. And I guess the one thing I want to impress upon people is that that's a brother, that's a son, that's an uncle. Hopefully it's not an aunt. That'd be weird. They shouldn't be allowed in the service. That's just my opinion, though. But that's so many people that have lost their life, and no matter what reason that they join the service, no matter what your politics are behind it, whether you agree or disagree upon that individual member has decided to better their life, their family's life, and take part in something special, something that not everyone does, and they've lost their life to that. So there are family members out there that are hurting. I guarantee you that 99.99% of those people have relatives, and those relatives miss their child, their sibling, their relative to this day. And that's what those people out there do. They're dying for our countries to prevent any type of uproar, any type of terrorist activity in our country. So that's why we can sit here and play video games. That's why I can sit here and play video games. I'm active duty military. If I see a Marine, a sailor, a soldier, or an airman, I go up to them and I shake their hand and I tell them thank you. Because they do either the same thing that I do or they do something better. Okay? And everyone's job is the same thing. So, I mean, that's my part. And if you guys could just go out there and just shake their hand, it makes more of a difference than Congress giving them a 3.5% pay raise every year. Just shake their hand, and that's all that matters. And that's
that was pretty deep and meaningful. I didn't want to cut you off during that. That was pretty good, buddy.
Yeah, I was wanting to cut in there, but damn, you're taking this to heart, aren't you?
Yeah, you were saying it very well, clearly from the heart.
Yeah, there's been a few times in my life in my service that people have come up to me and they said, "Hey, thanks for what you do." And it's just in passing. It's not like they sit down and give me $100 or they don't buy me anything. They don't give me anything. All they do is shake my hand or they give me a nod and they say thank you and I'm in uniform. And that's all that matters. I can live off that high for 4 or 5 days.
That's pretty cool, man.
Wow. All right. I don't know what to say to that, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think we need to probably change the subject here. And that was really, really good. And I think it was good timing considering, that we're just starting a new game and obviously Veterans Day. But, let's get back to the fun of what we do. So,
okay.
Have you guys tried zombies?
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God, I love zombies. It's so goddamn hard, but I love it. Like, it's awesome.
Okay. Here's this other story. We were in a party of 4, me and 3 other guys. Some of them are actually in the stream right now. We were just raping people in headquarters, guys. And I mean, I am with some 3 of the strongest players I've ever played with. I swear to God. And we get kind of bored, right? So one of us suggests let's go try zombies, right? So I'm like, okay, fine. 3 beasts with me. I'm gonna just have to sit there and just fucking rape zombies. We couldn't even get past level 6. We suck at zombies, dude. We are terrible.
Yeah, I'm kind of
zombies.
with you there.
Zombies are hard, man. It really is. Like those fucking dogs, stupid.
Yeah, I got screwed up around level 5, I think it was, and I was on my own. I haven't played it with you guys yet, but that was pretty crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit much. But I mean, to me, the game as a whole is still at that point where, and my next video is going to talk about this, but I'm totally in the honeymoon phase. Like, I am loving every minute of this. I feel like I've just met the most exciting, cool girl on the planet, and we're just barely getting to court each other and date each other, and it's like, this is awesome. How have I never done this before? This is so cool.
You think we should talk about perks and guns and shit since this is brand new?
Yeah, true. Actually, come to think of it, what's is there something that's like, you've sort of identified as like, this is definitely my go-to class?
Yeah, I've tried pretty much. Yeah, I've tried every single assault rifles because we know assault rifles is the name of the game. Snipers are fucking useless. Don't even try.
Yeah, no, I agree with that totally.
Yeah, I've tried to snipe and that whatever. Anyways, so assault rifles, of course. I'm using the FAMAS, and I like to use also the AK-47. The kick isn't as bad. Of course, they all have kick, right? But I don't know. I kind of like the FAMAS. And if I'm feeling for a 3 burst, I'll go with the G11. If you guys don't know, the G11 is it's the hidden like classified gun in the assault rifle series. It's like a 3-round burst, and it sounds like if it's silent, it's kind of weird. But anyways, I just love that gun. It's like a 3-round burst, and there's like no attachment for it. Well, there's like some stupid sniper scopes, but we don't use that. But anyways, yeah. So I'll run that with, of course, I'll run my Semtex and my concussion grenades. As a first perk, I like to switch it up, but of course, Hardline Pro is a must because of like the whole care package thing I was talking to you about earlier.
Yeah.
The second perk, if I can remember correctly, what's the second perk again, guys? Help me out here.
I forget.
Steady aim, sleight of hand, harden.
Oh yeah, all right. I use Warlord Pro because I like to put 2 attachments on my gun. I like to put the double magazines. If you guys don't know, it gives you more ammunition and it gives you like a kind of a mini sleight of hand when you first reload. Like that thing is beast, and I like to put the red dot on it with some kind of weird freaky scoped zoom thing. But as a third perk, Ninja Pro is stupid. Don't even bother to try that. Like that's my honest opinion. I like to go either Marathon or Hacker. Either one is good. Hacker's kind of funny because you can kind of go around, like if you get Hacker Pro, you can booby trap packages and shit, and that's pretty funny. But Marathon is probably my go-to one.
So wait, explain that because I've never had that yet. How does it work when you hack an enemy's care package? Obviously.
Yeah. All right. So if you can get close enough to a care package, you can hack it, and it takes about the time it takes for you to capture it. So if you hack it, you steal the care package itself. So let's say he gets a UAV, right? So you hack it, you get the UAV, but the care package stays there.
No
So when
way,
he goes
that's
back
awesome.
to cap it, it blows up in his face like a claymore.
That is absolutely freaking awesome. I didn't realize you get it as well. Like I didn't realize you actually keep what was in there. I just figured obviously you would give up what you were gonna get to kill him instead.
Yeah,
That's pretty
it's
sweet.
pretty fun. What do you guys run for SMGs? Do you guys run SMGs at all?
No, I'm running
The only one that I really run is the. I tried like the MPL. That was kind of fun. But how can you not run the AK-74U? Because that is the new UMP of this game.
Oh really?
Oh my god, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. And the only reason I run it is because I get killed by that more often than RC cars, and I get killed by RC cars pretty fucking frequently. So
Yeah, I feel
if
like
I see someone else running it and I die quite often, I'm like, you know what? Let me give this fucking thing a try. So yeah, I think that's the only sub machine gun that I'm running right now. But back to the G11, dude. That thing's a fucking beast.
Is it
beast.
silenced?
I don't know. I don't think it's silenced, but I think it's the way it sounds. I don't think it's silenced. We'd probably have to get into a private match free for all to find out if it shows up on the radar.
Play around with it.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. But I actually saw that off of an Onslaught video, dude. And I was like, the thing looks like, seriously, I don't know why it looks like it to me, but it looks like a blue fucking whale. Like, you guys ever seen a blue whale?
Oh yeah,
That's what it reminds me of. Like, it's fucking retarded looking. Like in its picture. But when you're using it, it actually looks pretty cool. Like the Enfield looks gay when you're using it, but it's actually a pretty good gun too. And I saw him playing with that, and I was like, "Holy fuck! A 3-round burst gun that doesn't just hit marker like the fucking M16. awesome. I'm gonna have to give this thing a fucking rock. And I like it a lot, man. I really do. Like, there's only certain times that you can use it because obviously, like the M16, you can't use that in small maps. You can't use it up close and personal. It just doesn't. It doesn't work that way.
Is the M16 that 3-round burst one?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm still getting used to it. Like for me, it's right now it's the Galil. I have such a love affair with the Galil, and it's because you know what? How I'm finding this out, which I was interested in asking you guys about. My discovery isn't about buying a weapon; it's more about from the very beginning. I realized that all the guns I had to start with were pretty much shit, so I would kill people and then pick up their guns and be like, "Well, I wonder what this is like," and that's why I bought the Enfield and also the Galil, and I'm loving both. I've only just got the AUG, so
Yeah, the AUGs. You know what's funny is the two weapons that I think I've gotten the biggest idea or hint out of is actually Onslaught's videos, like his live commentary, and then his first one, Field Stripping, I think it was.
Yeah.
His first, or the first one that I watched that he put up on Black Ops, when he was running that AUG with the what's that little the equipment called, the when you throw the thing out and it distracts everyone because it just fires.
Yeah, the
Decoys.
decoy. Wow, we're idiots.
Yeah, when I watched that, I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "That AUG's pretty beast," but my accuracy is awful with that and with the fucking FAMAS, man. Like, it's really taken me a while to kind of get a handle on this game, which is, I didn't think what was going to happen. I think like most people, is I was going to come in here and play like it was Modern Warfare 2, and I was pretty good in Modern Warfare 2. I mean, my KD didn't represent that, and my win-loss didn't represent that, but before I started playing with you guys and playing with Huppet, it was fucking awful. So considering where I got to, I considered it pretty good. But man, I thought I was gonna come in here and just fucking smash people, and I'm not like
it's
like
definitely not that type of game, is it? You can't just pick this up and be good at it.
No, not at all.
It's funny. That's how my first 3 days were. Definitely. Like I remember the first, I went negative so often. I was like, what? Like I am good at this. I'm good at first person shooters. I pay attention to tactics and knowledge, and listen to Woody and pay attention to how to get better at this game, and somehow nothing's making sense to me. And then slowly but surely I started pulling in, like I bought, what was it, Dogs and Chopper Gunner. Since I've bought it, I've probably played maybe 12, maybe 15 matches, and I've probably had Chopper Gunner and Dogs in at least 4, if not 5 of those matches, and one demolition game, I got Chopper Gunner and Dogs twice, and I'm like, I was never this good at Modern Warfare. Like, seriously, I'm not this good at Modern Warfare 2.
You're a fucking beast.
No way. I'm honestly, I'm better.
You know what I noticed though is that, I think that's one thing I noticed between your old videos and your new, like, your Black Ops one, the latest one that you put out. I can't remember what you titled it, but you definitely played because you know what I think it was is because you didn't have the UMP, and I remember you always, that would be your go-to gun.
Oh, totally.
Would be the UMP. And when you use a UMP, yeah, you can kind of snipe long range, but it gives you the habit of rushing.
Yes, definitely.
And I think that was taken away from you, and that's why you're just kind of playing the way you are. And for me, like, it wouldn't matter what gun I'd use. I'd like, give me a fucking Jesus, I can't even think. Give me any type of gun, and I'm gonna try to fucking rush. Yeah. And I'm still trying to get used to that and just kind of sitting back and waiting a little bit. But when I do that, I feel like I'm fucking camping. See, like even if I patrol, like I know I'm not camping because you guys guarantee you will never see me fucking camp. It is not going to happen.
Yeah, I've never seen you camp, even in your videos.
Yeah, like I'll put up the worst video that I have, and I won't, you know what I'm saying, or the best video that I have, and I won't be camping. It's just because maybe I get lucky and I'm playing a bad team or whatever, or I have a B squad. But in this game, it's a hell of a lot different, man. You definitely have to play it a little bit slower. Definitely a little bit slower.
You know what I find as well is there's more statistics to help me out. Like if you're playing team deathmatch, I look through the lobby leaderboard immediately to see what their monthly, weekly, or all-time kill death is. Like if you're a solid .08 or .80 KD player, I'm like, that's awesome. I want this lobby. That's who I want to be playing against. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I was in the lobby yesterday, and this guy was talking some crazy ass bullshit, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna rape you guys," blah blah blah. I go on to his combat score. This kid's rocking a .58 win loss with something like a .91 KD, and I'm like, yeah, dude, you bring it on. Everybody on my fucking team has a 2.2 KD, dude. Just bring it. I really don't care. Just bring it. And we like fucking ended up raping this kid's face so bad.
Well, of course, if you're rocking a .5 KD, that's what big
Oh
shot.
yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, like, I feel like that kind of shit talking might not last too much longer when you don't have the stats to back it up because people like it's just not. Like before, where you had no clue how good someone was until after the game, and you're like, okay, yeah, you backed it up, you were hot. But now you'll be like, I can see your crap to begin with. Like you don't even have a 1 KD. Like get on my level, kid.
Oh yeah.
Which is
Definitely
kind of funny to me. But
can we go to talk about what's bad about this game? Because like we've been repping this game so much, but I mean there are
That's
some
true.
flaws in this game. What do you guys think?
So I feel like the majority of things that will really become a major issue are probably yet to be discovered. I think there's very easy and early markers of what we're not gonna enjoy, but I think like give it a little bit more time, and those things not only will they be evident in a more clear fashion, but there will be more people taking advantage of them all the time, and that will be the problem. So go on,
What
Larry.
about the
What do you
knifing,
think?
guys?
Oh, the knifing
what do
is
you guys
fucking
think of
retarded.
I think Hardline Pro with RC car is fucking ridiculous. For objectives, it's off the wall, stupid. And
Really?
yeah, dude. Maybe not Hardline Pro, but just Hardline in general, or maybe where the RC car is situated. Maybe you have to get 5 kills to
Oh,
get the
totally.
RC car, but to get 2 kills, seriously, 2 kills, 2 kills, 2 kills, like you can get 2 kills, run out and fucking die, 2 kills, run out and die, over and over and over and over again, and you'll have 6 fucking RC cars just
Yep.
sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really need, if you're playing headquarters, say for instance, right, where that's where you get the most points, the most XP, right? Do you really need to get a chopper gunner if you have 8 RC cars? No, not at all. You're just gonna drive those things out there. Like, I played a match, and that's all the other team ran was hardline, and well, I'd say at least 3 of them ran hardline with RC cars, and then the other 3 ran RC cars with Ghost or something like that. And there were easily 25 RC cars called in on that
See,
team.
that's
No,
fucking annoying because then every
no one on
5
my team
seconds
ran
it's
it.
like enemy RCXD spotted in your area. And like, seriously, what the fuck is
Yeah,
like?
and you
That's
know what the
retarded.
other thing is? It's not like it's one bullet that takes it out.
No, that's true. It is 2
And
bullets,
it's
right?
not like it has a small explosion radius. It can,
Okay.
like, there are times when it's a small explosion radius, and there are times when it's fucking commando explosion radius, and that thing fucking leapfrogs across the map.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know how okay, I don't have a problem with RCXDs and these stupid cars because whenever we hear one coming, we just spread out like if it was a Predator missile, and that's the one thing I can hear clearly through my speakers, like through my headset. I can't even sound horror anymore because of like the stupid sound in this game, but one thing I can hear properly is the RCXD, and I know where it's coming from usually, and I'll be able to shoot it. Like I've probably been killed by RCXD maybe 5 or 10 times, and I'm level 1 prestige right now. I'm gonna prestige tonight, so I don't know. I don't have a problem with that.
See, that's interesting because sometimes I feel like I can see them or hear them, like you're saying, like a mile away, and it's like, geez, that's not even, that's easy. There's nothing wrong with that. And then there's other times when I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's dependent on the map and me not being used to the map yet, because there's a lot of times when I'm looking at a certain area and it's coming up behind me or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. One big kill streak I hate is the Rolling Thunder. Have you guys? Okay, Rolling Thunder on Nuketown. If you guys don't know, if you set that Rolling Thunder right, you can kill everybody on the other team. It'll shoot people through windows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there are I think there are 2 spots you can hide. Somewhere either in spawn or if you hide towards the edges in the middle, where you can hide behind those cars, and one is
Yeah.
beside I think it's the bus. You can hide there, but everything else is dead.
See,
With
that's
a
kind
Rolling
of
Thunder.
annoying. Come think of it, though, napalm seems to be pretty useless. Like it's very narrow. Like the actual flame path that it provides it's not. It seems to be like what 5-6 feet across, which means you have to be dead on accurate with where you're putting it for it to hit. What do you think?
Well, one of my guys on my team, I'm gonna rep him. His name is Tinos. He was using it as a defense strategy. He was we were going against this party in headquarters, and I think he was like the only one alive or something, and they were all coming from one side. So he just stuck that napalm strike in a direction to block them from the headquarters from one alley, and he would look at the other way and kill them off from there. So I think that's how napalms are going to be used.
See, to me though, that is indicative of a smart player, and I'm almost positive Tino's is listening to the podcast. So Tino's, if you're one of the 12, thanks for joining us, and thanks for being a good player. Because I
Fuck
agree,
that. Tino's is retarded. He's always in my backpack.
You wish, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just woke up from a dream. What did I say? What did I say?
What did I say? What did I say? Him and one shot. Those kids are ridiculous. Like, you play with those guys, and you know for an absolute fact you're going to win. Like, there's not really much of a question, even if it's just you and them.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna go crazy when he hears this. I was gonna invite him to the stream, but he said, "No, I wanna not hear it and get it on my iPhone so I can listen to it later." So he's gonna go balls when he hears this. So
One shot or Tino?
yeah, one shot. Here's for you, one shot. We love you, Ryan.
Here, there's me clinking my glass for you. One shot. Clink, clink, clink. Well done, man. Okay, so I feel like we've kind of covered everything Black Ops. We've been talking for 45 minutes, and like I could talk about Black Ops for another 45 minutes, but I kind of feel we should probably give a little bit more depth to our podcast. So, unless you guys have anything specific, I wanted to see.
I've got actually some specific depth I want to share.
Ooh, awesome! That sounded dirty.
I have a huge penis.
How deep are you, Larry? Honestly, how deep are you, dude?
I think I have a semi.
All right, seriously, that was my 16-year-old immaturity showing up. Go ahead, Verbal.
I love it, dude. No, I love it. I actually want to one up you, buddy. I don't know.
All right.
How many people have watched the first episode of the podcast or listened to it rather? But we're going to start doing this thing called One Up Me, and it's basically where myself and Larry tell a story each, and then we get the guest person to oh shit, we have to reveal the guest person later on too. Remember that. So guys, a teaser, there will be a guest person next week, and we're gonna let you know who it is a little later on. But so back to One Up Me. Basically the concept is both myself and Larry will tell a story, and the guest says who wins or not. And the first week try hard whatever was the referee, I guess, and Larry won. So I'm hoping that I can pull out a better story this week and kick Larry's ass, because
Okay,
shit, I already won to hold nothing down.
as
So
the
I'll go
referee,
first.
guys.
I'll go first, right? Because
Yeah.
Larry, you or Jesus Christ, I just called you Larry. Verbal, you went first last time, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So this is my attempt at stopping your one-up story.
I like it.
This is called manscaping. Okay? So now that's
Oh,
a term
shit.
that we all know about. Hopefully all of us know about nowadays. If you like vagina, you want to trim your ball hair, you want to keep everything nice and trim for the ladies.
Oh no.
So about, oh God, what was this? 12, 11 years ago.
You haven't even started the story, and I'm nervous. Like, I'm honestly nervous right now. Where the fuck is this going?
So about 11 years ago, this is when I first got into it. I was like, man, my nuts are a little hairy. I need to do something about this. And it kind of like, I don't know, for me, 11 years ago, this is kind of when it started, when you want to trim the ball hair and keep the pubes out of, the ladies' mouths. So,
Oh wow.
So,
wow. Where is this?
so
going?
again, 11 years
Seriously.
ago, we didn't all have portable, like, razors and fucking battery. We had, like, electric clippers that you plug into a wall, and we had scissors. And if you were like
seriously
me,
nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really fucking nervous about this story right now.
if you were like me, at that time, my parents had recently got divorced, and I was living with my mom, my two brothers, and my aunt's old, like, super old fucking house that would, like, stairs creaked. It could be a super haunted house. And she had a old three-claw wrought iron bathtub. And my family, my mom, my two brothers, and my aunt, they'd all gone out somewhere, and I'd somehow had scammed out of it, or I'd gotten home late from school or something like that. So I was like, man, I'm going to try this out because, there's a girl I was interested in. So I looked around the house to see what I could find, and I was a little tentative about the razor because 3 sharp blades up against my ball sack does not make me feel comfortable. So I went out and got these huge paper scissors, like the fucking 10-inch blade scissors. And I run a little tub water, and I hop in there, and I start snipping away. And needless to say, the water at the end of the day was bloody and covered with fucking pubes, and it was all up the side of this old ceramic tub with the raw iron feet and shit like that.
Wait. What? The water was bloody. Why was
Dude.
the
Oh,
water
dude,
bloody?
have you ever? Okay,
No,
don't ever
no, I
clip.
have never done
Try,
that.
don't ever try to clip your nuts with scissors. Okay,
What? Why would
dude,
anyone
it was
ever
like
think of that?
seriously, it was like I let Helen Keller try to trim my pubes. That's it is almost like what happened.
That is
Okay,
the stupidest thing
blind,
I've
deaf,
ever
and
fucking
mute
heard of.
with a pair of scissors against the most sensitive man area.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
And it was everywhere. Okay, now I did a good job. It was pretty trim, and I'm laying there, and the one thing about this bathroom is that it was an old wooden latch, and now like a latch type, not lock. So it just had the metal latch that dropped into the hook that would just stop you from pushing it open. It wouldn't stop you from opening the latch and coming in. And the floor level was kind of on a slant. So I heard my mom and my brothers and my aunt come in the house, and they'd been gone for a couple hours, and there's just pubes and fucking blood all over this fucking tub. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, this is gonna be embarrassing. And
Oh my
I
god,
heard my
I'm so
mom
uncomfortable right now. I
upstairs.
can't even begin to explain how uncomfortable I am.
I fly out of the tub and slam into the door. She like goes to open it. I'm like, Mom, I'm going to the bathroom. Please leave me alone. And like this tiny little, break voice, 16-year-old voice, just hitting puberty and shit. And she's like, okay. She's like, oh, hurry up. I really have to go to the bathroom. So I run back, and now I'm just like, dude, I used my clothes to scoop and wipe all the ball hair out of the tub
Oh my god.
to try to cover it up.
Quick question, Larry. How much blood are we talking about?
Yeah, and where did you cut yourself? Like this, I need
Dude,
specifics, man.
I nicked my balls probably like 25 times.
What? What?
Yeah.
After the very first time of nicking your balls with scissors,
Dude.
why did you keep going? Like, how in the world is that a good idea?
Dude, the girl was hot. I don't have quitter in me, dude. I just had to go for it. I was like, I gotta get this done. It wasn't like enough for scabs, but it was
That's horrible. Oh my god.
yeah, it was.
All right. Are you done with your story there, Larry?
Yeah, that's my embarrassing manscaping story. It's a lot easier nowadays. By the way, for everyone out there, just a little tip: use women's razors, not the cheap ones, not the little two razors. Use the little 3-bar, the 3 razors, and you'll be good to go. Lots of shaving cream. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, Verbal, you don't have much to do to top that shit, because
I was
honestly,
about to
that's
say.
just grossing me out, man.
So I went to London one day, and that's the end of my story. But I didn't cut myself with scissors, and my balls were fine. So do I win now? Wow. Larry, you're killing me.
Just go ahead with your story for the sake of entertainment.
Seriously, although I actually feel like I brought it this week because I felt like I didn't have the teenage and the drinking and all the rest of it that Larry had last week. So I'm definitely
But dude,
stepping
no
it
matter
up now.
what my stories are, you sound so much sexier saying it.
He does, doesn't he?
I'm a
He's
sexy
like
does.
this
He's a sexy
girl.
beast.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so my story is about I don't know how to start this, but basically I'm half Swedish and half American for anyone that doesn't know, and my parents and my grandparents have a cabin up in Sweden. The basic concept is my parents passed away, my grandparents passed away about 10 years ago, maybe 10 years and 6 years ago, and we now have 2 cabins up in Sweden. They're about 3 plots away from each other, so there's 2 cabins in between us, and we've basically grown up where my grandparents are there and we're there, and the majority of our sort of childhood, the cabin that we had was on a fairly decent sized plot of land. I want to say nothing huge, but like half an acre, enough that we could play around, and we had a fairly decent sized yard and whatever else. And it's on a lake, and right in front of the cabin is like a road, and then you go over the road and you're in the lake basically. And the majority of my my childhood, it was a 1-bedroom cabin. Well, technically it was a 2-bedroom cabin, but you had to leave the bedroom, go outside to then go into the kitchen. So it was like on the freezing ass cold morning in the middle of Christmas, like you had to go outside and freezing cold just to, and obviously no water, no running water, like we're talking outhouses and stuff like that. We showered, we would do at the local swimming hall, like that. That's the type of living you have.
Golden showers?
No golden showers, my friend.
Okay.
Wow, you and the balls and the penis.
This is going in a horrible direction, guys.
Yeah,
I'm just
seriously.
saying.
Hey, I have not talked about penises or cutting or ball sacks or pubes or anything. So basically, when we got when my grandparents passed away, which was sad, but grandparents pass away, and I miss them, but life goes on. They my brother my uncle and my mom sold their house in Stockholm and basically decided to take that money and get ourselves a nice cabin up in our plot of land up there in the middle of nowhere in Sweden. And we got like the phenomenal cabin. I mean, we have a sauna, we have a hot tub, we have a huge deck. We look out over this massive, huge lake. It's beautiful. I mean, think water skiing in the summer and ice skating and skiing and snowmobiling in the winter. It's just gorgeous. So I had my friends up there, and this is the story. Just that was kind of the background bit to the story, and now I'll wrap up the story pretty quickly here. But the basic idea was that my friends would come along, and you're talking probably 5 to 6 British guys, and maybe 3 or 4 Swedish guys, and then maybe 10, well, maybe sort of between 6 and 10 Swedish girls, all running around in a cabin with bikinis on and swimsuits on, getting drunk and sitting in saunas and sitting in hot tubs. And we're out there in the middle of the dead of winter, like it is. For those in Celsius, it's like minus 20 degrees Celsius, and for those in Fahrenheit, Jesus, I can't count. It's like coming up to 0, so it's like ridiculously cold. Like your breath turns into icicles as you breathe, which is great though, because if you're sitting in a hot tub in that weather, your beer gets colder as you drink it, which is a really cool phenomenon. And one of my Finnish friends, this gorgeous young girl, turns around to one of my English buddies. And she's like, "Hey, do you want to go jump in the lake with me?" And he's looking at her like, there's a language barrier there, so it didn't come across quite as easy as that. And he was like, "What? When you say lake, what do you? I'm not really like the lake. It's got ice on it. Like, how would we even do that? Surely I'm wrong." And no, she meant jump in the lake. So what we do up in Sweden is we go out onto the ice and we jump up and down on the ice until we fall through into the freezing water.
Whoa! Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm from Massachusetts, and in the States, it's pretty cold part of the States. So, in Sweden, you kind, beautiful people go and jump on fucking ice until you fall in.
Yeah, we jump up and down through the ice.
Okay, here's a second question. Do you have lots of hot blondes doing that?
Yep.
Because I might need to change nationalities.
Yep.
I'll be moving to Sweden.
He had the exact same reaction you did, and afterwards he was like, "There's no fucking way I'm doing that." By the end of the night, I think he had done it maybe. And obviously, you break the ice the first time, and then it's just one big. And we're not talking out in the middle of the lake. Obviously, we're breaking the ice where we know it's like 3 feet deep beneath us.
Right.
So it's not dangerous. It's just freezing fucking cold.
And you guys are in what state of undress right now?
Good question.
Well, we do hang out with some poorer girls.
Awesome.
So they're not, most girls can afford the bottom and the top there of the bikini, and these girls really could just afford the bottoms to their bikinis. So
Verbal, I knew I liked you for a reason.
it's tough, man. I'm not,
Should you even go on? I mean, all right, well, go ahead.
No, really. There's nothing else to say. I mean, that kid caught the flu. We've done it. I've probably done that maybe 4 or 5 nights in my entire life, but they're always fun nights. It's always a good fun time.
I want an invite the next time you go to Sweden.
Sure. I've got 14
I'm not going to lie.
We've got 14 viewers on the podcast, guys. I just thought I'd say
Dude,
that.
seriously, you know why? Because there's probably a couple people that need to get pimp slapped out there. So it'd be one other reason to get it thrown on the credit card.
So, Mr. Tryhard, what's the verdict, my friend?
Oh my God! All right. For you guys who listened to it last week, I tend to side towards nakedness and sexuality, and less towards bloody ball sacks for some reason. So yeah, I think me and the whole podcast actually, because I've had them rate your story there, Larry, and I was pretty sure you were following along, and you're not getting the great notes you should there, buddy. so
these guys haven't come out of the closet yet, especially Tino's. He knows it.
That's awesome.
All right, so I'm gonna have to give this week's one-up story. Winner is Verbal. There you go.
The drum roll too, man. That was awesome. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm feeling a little bit better about myself. 1-1 so far. We'll have to see who does better next week. Guys, are we ready to reveal our guest star next week?
Should we do it right now? I'm scared we're gonna lose everybody if we.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think we should make them hold on a little bit.
Okay, How about this? I agree, and I just wanted to bring it up so that we could tease people. So
There we go.
how about we say it's between one of 3 people, and each one of us names one person, and it's one of those 3 people, and you have to wait till the end of the podcast, and you'll find out.
Sounds good.
So, Larry, who's your person you'd like to see?
Woody's gamer tag.
That would be awesome. That would be very cool. Try hard.
Out of anybody?
Anybody.
Anybody in the YouTube, or could it be like Bon Jovi or something? Because I'd love to have him on.
Well, all 3 of us
If we
have to
can
know.
get Bon Jovi on this
Okay,
motherfucker-
Chuck Norris is on the podcast. I would love to have Chuck Norris on.
That'd be hilarious. No.
all right, but-
Bear in mind that between the 3 of us, we know who it is, and one of the 3 of us has to say the correct one so that they can keep guessing and see if they get the right one. So, between you and me, we have to say the right one. Or
Well, maybe Larry said the right one.
Or Larry. Who knows?
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to go with one of my all-time favorites because he's hilarious and I think he's like really himself on YouTube. So I'm gonna have to go with Only Use Me Blade.
Oh, dude. I see, you guys have named 2 of the best ones out there. I feel like I have to come out with a really fucking amazing one now, too. So, my favorite one, and my favorite YouTuber, actually, Larry's already got maybe my very first favorite, because I found Woody first, but I love Onslaught stuff because of the effort he puts into it. So, if we had someone next week, I would want it to be Onslaught. That's who I'm calling for. You can see that one?
He would be cool. He would be cool.
All right.
You know what's funny is that yeah, someone just said yeah, so we can rule out Larry. What a dick. What a dick. You are getting unsubbed, my friend. Unsubbed.
Larry, dude, the whole stream is getting on your back right now. I feel, guys, be nice to Larry, guys. Come on. Oh, they're all apologizing now. All right.
I love it. That's hilarious. All right, we should ignore this stream.
Go grab your scissors
and
we
should
fucking cut my ball sack. How's that sound? Everyone? Thank you.
No cutting of ball sacks. Oh my god, we've got to stop this. I never want to hear anything about cutting ball sacks ever again in my entire life.
All right. Do we have more shit on Black Ops, or should we talk about something else?
Well, we should talk about something else.
Yeah, I think one of the other things that I guess we kind of talk about is like weird / funny news.
Oh, we have a lot of that this week.
Yeah, we definitely do. And, normally I wouldn't say we bring up 3 different stories or 3 different newsworthy stories, but this shit is unreal. Like, this shit only happens in America, okay? Like, this shit does not happen in Canada. It doesn't happen in Sweden. It doesn't happen in fucking Africa. Well, I don't know if it happens in Africa. I'm just saying. It probably doesn't, okay? So, story number 1. All right. Chick goes to her ex-husband's house, which happens to be in a mobile park home, which happens to be 4 doors down from her home. Of course, where else would that be, except for 4 doors down? And she knocks on the door, and she tells her ex-husband and his buddy that he has over to eat her pussy. And the ex-husband kindly refuses and says, no thank you. I've taken part of that delicious dessert and I would like to have no more. And the buddy says, okay, why not? Maybe they've been drinking. Maybe they've been smoking meth. They're in a trailer park after all. Who knows? And he approaches the said female who asks for pussy eating. And as he gets closer, he decides he would like to take back his comment of pussy eating because of the smell. So as he steps back and kindly refuses to eat said pussy, she pulls out a blade. Not blade like Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty Black Ops. I mean a real-life 6-inch blade, and says, someone better eat my pussy or I'm gonna cut their fucking throat. So, comments, fellas.
Oh my god. What is it with Larry and knives and genitalia today? Like, you're freaking me out. This is...
Dude, alright. First of all, it's West Virginia. So if you're from West Virginia and you're listening to this podcast, I apologize that your kinfolk act this way. But there's nothing I can do about it. It's being reported on the internet.
Wow, dude. That's crazy.
Okay, so here's the question. What would you guys do? I don't care how hot she was. I don't care how ugly she was. If a girl comes up to your door and says, someone needs to eat my pussy, and you go up to her and it has a rather distinct funk, what would you do when she pulled a blade on you?
Kill the bitch.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Smack her in the face. I'm sorry. You have to punch that girl. Like, come on. What the hell? That's retarded. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. Holy shit.
Dude, oh my god, I couldn't believe it when I heard that story. Okay, so second story in weird news.
We've got a lot this week, I feel. I feel like there's actually quite a few weird shit that's been going on.
Yeah,
this week.
dude, like I don't know how we could we really couldn't pass it up. I mean, it's too much. So this dude from South Carolina gets arrested for burglary, and officers respond, arrest him, and the guy was slapping and kicking the sheriff's department, and he gets to the hospital, and a physician noticed a mouse cord hanging from male subject's rectum. Now, it was first
I love
reported.
this story. I love this story. This is awesome to me.
Now, it was first reported when they said mouse, they thought like mammal mouse, but no, it was a actual mouse computer peripheral device cord hanging from his anus. Yeah.
So my
the
first
guy was
question
on.
when you told me that story, I'm like, how is it in a hospital waiting room or emergency room or wherever that someone is like looking around and noticing things and noticing like there's a cute girl and there's a guy and oh look there's a mouse sticking out of that guy's ass.
No, you know what's
Larry,
funny? Did they like plug it? Did they plug it in and like rub his belly and try to like move the mouse around to input his data, or like how?
Did he need a charge?
How did that happen?
Oh my
Larry,
God,
why
that's awesome.
why does every one of your stories equals either ball sack cutting, fucking pussy eating, knife wielding women, or just fucking guys with shit
Dude,
stuck up their asses? Come on.
I know in Canada, you guys are much more relaxed.
Canadian.
You want
You
to
guys smoke a little reefer, you play some video games, you just hang back, and you know what? That's cool. But in America, when we go hard, we go fucking hard. Like if we're
Clearly.
gonna take drugs, we're gonna stick computer peripheral devices up our asses. We're gonna ask people at knife point to suck on our genitalia. That's just how we roll, dude.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll in the States.
I think
I'm
I'm
not
moving
sure you
to
should be
Canada.
proud of that, guys.
I think I'm moving. I'm moving to Canada. That's it. I'm done.
Oh yeah. Come with the normal people.
Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
And,
so-
and guys, I don't have anything against Americans. I just think Larry's stories are fucked up.
All
right.
I agree. Okay, so my weird story of the week. You guys know who Adam Sandler is?
Yep.
Yep.
He gave his co-stars from whatever recent film he was in Maseratis, and a Maserati is like a $200,000 car. They all woke up one morning and it's like fucking Chris Rock and all whatever that stupid film was where they're all
Grown-ups.
Grown-ups, thank you.
Yep.
Like I have no interest in watching that film, but I think the story is fucking ridiculous. Can you imagine waking up in your and going out and being like, "Oh, there's a Maserati in my drive," all of a sudden? Like that's fucking amazing.
You guys didn't get yours?
No.
I got mine.
Wow.
I
hate
obviously
you.
did not give a good enough reach around to Adam
I'm
Sandler.
kidding. I'm kidding. No, but to be honest, that guy is honestly Adam. If you're listening to this, I love you, and I think me and you would make great friends. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, so my other story, which I know we should probably be moving on to another topic, but I just can't pass this up. Now I know I talked about Veterans Day earlier, you know how much it meant to me, and another thing that is pretty important is police officers, you know, and the job that they do, and no matter how many dick cops that you run into, 90% of them are pretty good dudes, and this poor fellow actually responded to a woman that skipped out on a check. And they got a hold of her, and he agreed to accompany her to her apartment to get the money to pay the bill she skipped out on, a restaurant bill. And they get to her apartment, and she says, "Yeah, I'm going to go fetch whatever said money in my dresser drawer." So she goes to get the money, and as the police officer's standing there, as such a respectable police officer should, she pulls out a sexual pleasure device and proceeds to advance threateningly at him.
That's awesome.
So basically what happens is he smacks the fucking dildo away, and she beats him again in the face with it.
Okay, wait. Now, this said dildo, is it one of those, battery operated fucking
No,
turning,
this is
twisting,
actually a
fucking attacking
strap-on. It
things?
had it had nylon attachments or devices, however you want to phrase that. Like this is
How do
fit
you
to be
know so
worn.
many details about what this dildo had or looked like? How do you know these things? How
It's
how
in the
do you know
story.
this?
It's in if you guys ever seen the site, thesmokinggun.com, they put up all this random crazy
Yep.
shit that people get busted for,
You are
and
crazy.
that's where you can find this shit.
That is awesome to me.
But yeah, can you imagine, like, seriously, like, put yourself in that cop's shoes. Like, you're just being a regular dude. It's a regular Thursday night. You get a phone call about some old lady skipping out on a check. And I mean, old lady, like, she's got gray hair and she's wearing a soccer mom shirt. And you're like, okay, no problem, old lady. I will kindly escort you to your apartment to get the money to pay the bill. And as you're standing there and you're radioing in, like, yeah, I got fucking 214 over here, blah, blah, blah. The lady bashes you on the face with a used fucking dong.
Wait,
Like,
used as
seriously.
well? Used?
Seriously.
Jesus.
Dude, that calls for police abuse. Just shoot the bitch. That's all I'm saying. Like, you just got old woman, you know what, on your face. Shoot her. Get it over with. Get it over
Man, you got the nastiest stories, dude. Oh my god. All right.
Yeah,
Do you got anything that isn't fucking dildo related or something?
with. Not this week. I can try next week.
All
I love
right,
it.
all right,
I
all
love
right.
it. I love it. So,
So someone put in the pot. Someone put in the live stream. What would Jesus do? I don't know if that applies to this situation or not, but I'm pretty sure Jesus would not beat someone with a dildo. I'm just saying.
Jesus would smack that bitch up. You trust me.
oh, I like it. That was good.
All right. You got any more, dude?
No, that's it. That's it for weird, creepy stories.
I'm loving it.
Oh.
That was pretty good for weird, creepy stories, man. I feel like we've pretty much
Seb,
covered
you
everything
know
to
a
do
lot
with
about
genitalia.
good.
And we really have to stop talking about balls
Fucking
and
live
shit,
stream,
man.
dude. This shit is a trip.
Yeah, I am loving this live stream thing. By the way, guys, I am fucking interacting with these guys, and they're saying the
This is ruining
stupidest things.
masturbation.
Okay, this is ruining my masturbation session. I'm sorry.
God, I've totally got to be witty right now and be like, guys, stop paying attention to the live stream.
Oh yeah,
Let's make it a good
oh,
podcast
God.
here. I
You
totally
gotta
feel like
read
I'm
this shit, man. This is epic.
Oh.
Oh yeah, somebody's saying drink. Yeah, we should do that. We should like every time we mention the podcast, we should drink something.
Oh, that's true. And actually, guys, we are actually, for those listening to this in their cars on the way to work and stuff, we're drinking as we do this because, what's more fun than doing a podcast? Doing a podcast drunk. That's right.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Hell yeah.
And I'll just to throw this out there, probably doing a drunk commentary tonight.
Oh,
So
I'm loving it, man. I love your drunk podcast. So much fun.
I was gonna do a drunk commentary, but once I heard Larry's, I was like, nah, I'm not going there. This kid's
Dude,
fucking pro at doing
I'll
drunk
tell you what,
commentaries.
dude. It is gonna be fucking epic. Epic.
Yep. I'm definitely. So I think we're coming close to the end of this. I do want to bring up one last sort of bit because we've been teasing you guys for a while, and see if we can name the guest commentator for next week. Guys, do you want to give it?
No, man. I think you did the work for it, brother. You
I think
you throw it out there.
the stream has it all wrong here.
No, someone called it out earlier.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
It is,
Gold Glove's tiny penis.
I feel like we've mentioned that both weeks now. This is bad. We've got to stop mentioning Gold Glove's tiny penis. He will eventually find out about this podcast and then give a shit or something.
Yeah.
No. He's gonna come on here and we're gonna fucking talk to him about his tiny penis for fucking hours, and he's gonna love it.
I'd be down for that. All right, guys, it's Onslaught. We are having Onslaught next week. That is our guest, and I cannot fucking wait because Mike's awesome and it should be fun.
Yeah. Really, not to hype him up, but not like he needs it. But for someone that puts in such quality in their videos, and kind of knows the ropes, and it's gonna be fucking awesome to have that dude on. I'm gonna try to be sober for that.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah.
That's how much it means to me, guys. I'm gonna try to be sober.
yeah.
No, yeah, he's probably one of the commentators who puts like the most effort into some of
Yeah.
his stuff. So this is why I'm really looking forward to having him on because I really want to talk to him on. I want to know how much effort, like how much time he puts into this stuff. And I got a bunch of different questions for him that I'm gonna probably save for later. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should be fun.
you know, definitely. I think it's funny because I put something up on Hoppit Gaming, and maybe it's a topic we can cover in the future. But YouTube commentators' code of conduct. You know,
Oh
kind
yeah.
of people. Maybe it's different for us. Verbal, tryhard, and me because we're a little bit older. Um, but we don't. I don't want to say like sell people out, but you're just the same person that you are day in, day out. Like you guys are the same people that I play with every day. Like it doesn't change at all. Like yeah, you could get mad at a game and whatever, but it's not like it doesn't ever get derogatory. Not ever like, oh Larry, you suck, or I'm not ever like, oh Verbal, you suck. It doesn't ever get like that. We're always just trying to stay positive, keep that next game going, and that kind of seems to be the same way that Onslaught is. In every commentary that he's ever had, live commentary, which I think is usually the hardest to do, is to
Yep.
do live commentary because there really aren't that many out there. Um, I think it's pretty awesome that someone can stay at the level of subscribers that they have and still be the same person that they normally are day in, day out.
I
Yeah.
talk shit behind your back, Larry. I just mute you before I talk shit.
Yeah, we
That's
do it
all I
to
do.
we do it to you all the time, buddy. Sorry.
I just mute you beforehand. I'm like, dude, this kid's dragging us down, dude.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just get out of this lobby real quick.
It's
All
all
right,
good.
well, I'm going to go play.
No, I totally agree. Like, I mean, not to just talk about Huppet for a second, but it definitely changed the way I played Modern Warfare 2. And I know we've all mentioned this in our own different ways and while we've been playing before, but maybe it's something interesting for the podcast too, that I kind of feel like I got into it mainly just to have a bit of fun and show friends on Monday morning. Oh, hey, this is what happened to me, and I could actually show them instead. But then, one part of it becomes oh, I wonder if I could play with Onslaught one day. I wonder if I could play with Woody one day. Like, that would be amazing. And what I've realized is that that's the fanboy moment in me. And it'll be great to have Onslaught on next week. Don't get me wrong. But what I've realized is that it's more fun to have my crew of Huppet people. Like, I mean, if not that I want to interact with the stream or shout out names too much, but if you look at the stream right now, these are guys that we play with constantly. I play with Tryhard all the time. I play with Larry all the time. Kieran Pritch, Long Hauler,
You
Timmons,
pay me
Wallace.
first, so
I do
don't
pay
act like you
you.
don't.
Well, in sexual favors, but that's different. But those are guys that we play with all the time, and we have fun with, and I love playing with you guys, and that's the major reason I do this, for fun and interacting with you guys, and you make this fun, and I enjoy it. That's right,
All right.
Timmons, badass buddy.
Final question to end the podcast.
Go for
Did
it.
you guys ever think that at your age, right, we're all, 26 plus, 27 plus, that you would be a fanboy, that you would literally get excited to, A, talk to someone, B, play a video game with someone ever in your life? Did you ever think that would happen?
Hell no.
I don't know. I've like, the reason I started this thing was because I was a huge fanboy. So I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna have probably a huge fanboy moment when he gets
Well, yeah,
on this
but
podcast.
But okay, did you think it was going to happen though? Like, did you just get into it like hoping? But did you think it would happen?
I was hoping, but I never honestly thought that I could. Okay, when I got my first message, like, I sent a message to Woody's gamertag back when before I started doing videos, and he sent me a message back within, I swear to God, 20 minutes. I had this moment where I did not delete my message on my YouTube inbox for probably 2 weeks, and I was and I would send messages to everybody, like Onslaught and Timar and Woody and all those guys, and they would send just saying some shit like, "Hey, great videos, guys, keep it up." And he would send me back, "Hey, thanks for the vote of confidence," or whatever, and I would just save that message, and I would collect some. I would have fucking Woody's gamertag. I would have Onslaught behind that. I would Timar and all those guys. And yeah, I'm a huge fanboy.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I love being a fanboy, but at the same time, like, you guys know that I bumped into Onslaught that one time and ended up playing a bit of games with him. And he, like, to go back to Larry's point, he really is just like you two. Like, he is exactly who he is, on the videos, when you're playing with him, just like you guys are the same in, when we've done dual comps together, when we're playing together, or when we're on this podcast together. And that makes it for me. That's one of the reasons when we were sort of kind of just beginning this and being like, what do you think, Onslaught? Would you be up for it? He was like, heck yeah, I'm down. Like that was really cool of him. I was very impressed. So
Hey, we should
Um,
probably stop stroking his internet dick right now, because I mean,
seriously.
he's like, if he's listening to this, he's probably like, yeah, that's right, I'm a fucking
I
mouse.
actually just got something in my ear. I don't know what it is, but it's wet and moist and it's weird. So
That's hot and
Uh,
sexy. He is actually probably listening to this. Onslaught, what's up, buddy? We'll see you next week, man. All right, guys.
yeah, dude.
I think that is a podcast. This has been so much fun yet again, and it was great to live stream and see you guys talking and chatting in the thing. And we will see you all during the week on Xbox Live having a bit of fun.
peace.
Later, guys.
See ya.